Alright, so I'm making this video to show you how to get your car where you need it to be if you have a clutch hydraulic failure. If your clutch actually fails, this won't help you much. But if, say, your master cylinder fails or you have a clutch fluid leak, it'd have to be pretty severe, or else you can just put fluid in it again. Or a clutch slave cylinder failure, this will help you get from where you need to go. Now, right now I'm in neutral. Typically, I'm on a hill right now, so I don't really need, or I'm on somewhat of a hill, so I don't really need to get moving anywhere. I will in a second though. So I'm pushing right now, and it's still not going. There it is. All right. So this is just a, I got it in reverse right now, and my clutch is completely in right now. There's no disengaging. It's always engaged. My pedal is stuck on the floor. I have it on the floor so I can start it. But this is how you get moving. You have to have it in gear, and you want to have your foot on the brake to be ready just in case something starts coming up. But you just turn the key. And now you want to go back into first. Kill it. You're going to go back into first. So while the engine is off, put it in first. And you're going to want to get moving again. So now I'm in first. And, you know, you could stay in first the whole way. But, I mean, that's really inconvenient right there. You just got to feel for it. You don't want to be full throttle. You definitely don't want to really have any throttle whenever you go to shift gears, but you can still shift gears. There's a little bit of a snag there. Went in. Right now I'm in third. I'm trying to think of places where I don't have to stop really. I mean, this is probably the best way. But that's really the goal. You want to find a route that you will have the least stops at, because stopping is the enemy whenever you have no clutch. You can't stop the engine from turning unless you turn it off, and as long as that clutch stays engaged, the engine will die. So you need just to not stop really. I mean, legally you have to stop, but still. So I had to come to a stop because the phone fell. And now it's all sideways and whatnot. Anyway, let's see if I can straighten that out a bit. Okay, it's a little bit better. So, now that I'm stopped, I've shut the engine off again, put it in first, and then I'm gonna just back my car into this driveway real quick. Make sure it's in neutral, shut it off, put it in first. And I'm just going to stay in first up this hill. As you come to a stop, because there's a stop sign here, pull it out of gear, and then you're going to have to shut it off. It was actually clear there. I probably could have went. Put it back in first. Signal. Of course, you don't want to not signal. Very illegal. So that's about it. I mean, once you get it into fifth and you're just driving, you want to try, I mean, if you see any lights coming that may turn yellow or red, go ahead and start slowing down way beforehand so that you may get to the light as it turns green and you'll be able to go through it. I mean, you just gotta kind of drive it carefully, because, I mean, you're still putting some wear on your starter. I wouldn't, I can't say for sure that is going to kill your starter, because I've never done it enough to destroy a starter. I've only been doing it for the past 8 hours or so. But still, it will put strain on your starter, and I don't know how long or how old your starter is and how much of that it can take, because you're making the car roll with your starter. So there's always that risk of damaging that. This is basically, if you drive this car and your clutch went out and you're bringing it to the shop or whatever, you just want to get this to the shop. You don't want to drive around like this for weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm sure people have, but that's just not something you want to do. I mean, you may get used to it. It may just be like driving a stick eventually, because when you first drive standard, it's kind of like it's a little bit to think about, and definitely whenever your clutch is out and you're having to turn the car off, turn it back on, put it in neutral, put it in reverse, it's just it's a lot more to think about than just driving a stick. So it's just not something I'd recommend to do for a long period of time. Anyway though, thanks for watching. I hope this video got you to where you needed to go. Leave a like or a comment if it helped, or if it didn't help, let me know what you've done that maybe did help you. So, thanks for watching.